Navi are going to need BKBs, or they're going to need to be able to create so much chaos with Wisp relocates. And I think Navi might have spread themselves a little bit too thin with the supports that they picked, because they don't give you any options. They're both very defensive and no disables.
Oh, here we go as well. They know he's level 1, they know he's got the no shadow break. Going in with the Rocket Barrage, there's your first blood. Johnny there to help out as well. And Fnatic just finding the opening perfectly there on the bottom lane. And yeah, he's certainly struggling to find some of the path. Bottom lane, the pressure coming in. TPs are coming out from Navi, so they want to try and go with the defense. Moving forward, Kessie taking a fair bit of damage. Goes out with a nightmare now with the brain sap, keeping himself alive. But Dendi here with the rotation will enable them to find the kill onto Bane. So, well, we're talking about the reactions from Dendi this time. Coming out to bring them on board. KYX first carry, but just going to find Artstar. They're going in straight away. Snake and Dendi are back. Dendi's still got the ultimate available here. This could be big. KYX and Johnny the grouping up, and there we go. Sonic Wave, Dendi with the double kill. And this is exactly how Dendi needs to be playing to get Navi ahead of this game. Thank God
For Navi who actually made that happen. I'm really surprised that Fnatic decided to keep going on that. They saw 3 heroes
mid lane
as well.
too.
They're going to get
Fnatic, that's big. I mean, Tusk was actually join the cause here as well, looking for some more tower gold. And it's actually going to be Kessie being hunted down there by her Vorce. Dendi's there as well, Bane in a lot of trouble. Looking for a neutral deny, isn't going to happen. And this is another kill for Dendi. This could be the beginnings of quite a queen game here for the mid lane, and he's going to look for Mushi. He's going to find it. Double kill for Dendi. This is his 5th kill. They also get the courier, and he's still got the Sonic Wave. Dendi looking for the wrap round. 3 heroes. Can he find the angle? Gets the Sonic Wave out. Only catches 1 hero onto Johnny, but now it's snowball forward. They're going to burst down. Johnny's an ultra kill for Dendi. 10 minutes in. He's absolutely outdoing himself here, Dendi. We were saying at the beginning, it's all about Dendi. Dendi's got to pull it out the bag. 10 minutes in, he's doing nothing less than that. 7 kills on the board, dominated the mid lane.
Bottom lane.
Oh, there we go indeed. Hitting level 6 on Seneca. They want to use it straight away. And Dendi, with the help of the IO, finds himself that pick off onto Mushi. And this is classic Navi. Seneca is going to go down. Beta group thrown out there by Kessie. Not wanting to let the IO get away. Fnatic with the ice shard. Ready to apply the pressure on the attack.
And the other thing too is you can never forget that Fnatic's 5-man is ridiculous. Like when KYXY has call down up, Johnny hits that level 6, he's very close, he's only 40 experience away. You have to respect their combo until your BKBs are out. If you don't, and then a 5-man, you can tell right now Navi, they're still very hesitant to try to fight into this because they realize it. And Mushi
round the back, and D goes straight for Seneca. Is he going to be able to find the kill? And now he's been ruptured up from Vorce. Trying to turn this one around. Now he runs away because Mushi's been cold embraced. They're not going to be able to find that kill. Dendi, here he is coming in. He's got the Sonic Wave available in a couple of seconds. Moving forward, he'll be able to take down Johnny already. Now with the Yules holding the gyro in place. He's a little bit low on mana, but he's got the dagger. Now Vorce chasing down the damage is too much. Dendi now beyond godlike there with the double kill, and the rest of Fnatic just left to run away. It's going to chase this one down. The snowball is going to find Kessie. The wall has been dropped by a Ohio, and Fnatic's taking a fair bit of damage here from the illusion. Bring him back as well, but Seneca is there. He's going to be able to relocate around 8 seconds if needed, but I don't think it is. Ohio's going to be the one to TP away. Vorce chasing down Kessie will clean up the Bane. 14-5. Navi yet again taking a very nice fight against Fnatic. They're certainly sticking around in the groups at the moment. They've left Ohio on his top lane to continue to farm, which he has been doing very well so far. He is actually, in fact, equal in terms of farm to KYXY on the net worth. Still at the top of the board, though, of course, Dendi, 7,200 at the moment in total. Fnatic's managed to find himself an invis room here, but it has, of course, been spotted out here. So Fnatic needs to be careful. Sentry might just walk into this. Oh, the blink reaction just in time. Getting himself out now with the Winter's Curse. They want to kill him. He's got the snowball available. And backups there as well. Maybe this is the fight for Fnatic. Want to take the right now. Catching a few of them. But there's just on the way. 1, 2, 3. On the point. Back catching Lucy in the clip of it. But he's going to be able to find 2 heroes so far. Vorce is able to run himself away. And now Dendi's going to look for more. Johnny here on the Wyvern. And now looking for more Mushi. He won't be able to cancel it as the Yules is on cooldown. They do end up losing her Vorce, but again, a 1-for-3 trade there for Navi. And Fnatic just seems to struggle. Dendi Quap, of course. Pretty much, well, it is a flawless performance so far. 11 kills.
Relocate top lane.
Indeed, they've spotted him out on his own. They're going to try and do a KYXY. Not the place he wants to be, and he's got to be very careful about coming out and revealing himself in these lanes. Maybe just forgetting about the IO here. And yet another kill here for the Quap. Might be looking for more. He's going to have the ult here in 20 seconds. And well, Fnatic's going straight on to Johnny. Johnny's going to go down. Oh, Dendi clears that one up. He wants more for his scoreboard. And the scoreboard for this Queen looking pretty impeccable at the moment. And we were talking about Mushi falling behind. Just the difference between these two mids. Dendi with 13-0-4. Mushi with 0-5 and 2.
I'm not really sure.
The Sonic Wave is available here for Dendi. He's going to look very careful for an angle, he might just find it. Moving in and now already Fnatic is coming out. That's the combo that you need from Fnatic. They bring down the ball. They nearly find Dendi. Dendi's going to be able to find himself sometime with the Yules. Will be able to bring himself out. Seneko there with the hit. There's your Sonic Wave catching a few of them. KYX was going to be taken down. So 1-for-1 so far. Hostile getting away. Will just be able to get himself out of the fight. Ice Shard's flying through. Dendi blinking himself away. Seneko now on the retreat. Fully going back in with the Walrus Punch there. On to Kesikimba. Brings down the Bane. Dendi being healed up by Seneko, ready to go back in, maybe thinking about this one. Johnny and Mushi still around. Ohio in the lane, and now Dendi blinking forward onto Johnny. There with the one with the dagger now, Ice Shards as well. But here's Ohio bringing back the vacuum. Not enough damage now. Dendi holding Ohio in place. Now looking for Johnny. Johnny's cold embraced himself. Will he be able to save him? He's actually turning around onto Dendi. Dendi getting low for the weave now from Dazzle, giving him that armor, but he's going to be A-OK. Funny finds Johnny, and now Artstar just on the retreat. Dendi has teamed himself out. It's just Artstar and Seneko left around here. Could be in trouble. Light Strike array. Looks like they're finding him. No! Shadowgrave just in time. He hasn't got a TP available here, so is he going to be able to get out of this one? And well, there.
No way! No way!
No!
Oh my!
Oh, KYXY with the cleanup. Nearly getting away out of that one, Fnatic. But nonetheless, what a fight. Fnatic, they do find something. We saw the wombo combo come.
Yeah, I think if they realize how little mana Mushi had, they would have jumped. He might not have seen it.
I think they see it now. They see now the mana on Mushi. They're going to try and go for it, but the Yules from Mushi is going to be on time to TP away. Very nicely done there from Mushi. He'll be able to keep his life intact this time. Dendi still 20 seconds before he's got that Sonic Wave available again. Just, I mean, we're 21 minutes in. This man's got an agony in his attitude at all these fights.
Another smoke here from Fnatic.
Let's see what they can do. Again, Dendi with the ultimate available. He's going to get caught out this time by the Yules. He might be able to do this out with his own build. Yeah, he heals himself up straight away. Will allow the time to get the blink out. So some of the combos are going to be dropped. Hasn't done anything, but now Fnatic, they found Artstar with the man as well. What's going to off the board? Gets relocated to the side there. By Seneko. With the Sonic Wave there for Dendi. Dendi getting free script up. Getting low footing. Will finish off Kesikimba. They found Mushi here as well. Dendi just blinking himself out into the trees. Out away from this fight. They did lose Artstar. Now Fnatic going for more, potentially blinking forward. Found Johnny in the ball. Look down the right there's Dendi. Turning back up Johnny with the cold embrace. But he's almost certainly going to die anyway. Dendi and Seneko looking in for the kill. Will find it. Third hero that's dropped on the side of Fnatic. And Navi just losing one. More stats here for the Dendi scoreboard. And the game continues.
Then all of a sudden, Fnatic, they're down pretty much one of their biggest disables. And we saw how Fnatic, they don't have a very easy time functioning after that combo is thrown out. If they don't get kills with it, their team fight is pretty much already done. Like they just need to either run, or maybe they've done enough to where they can try to clean it up. But last time when they fought in the woods, that was not the case.
Oh, Dendi. Who's picking up the side of Mushi's high ground. Mushi's actually going to lose up Dendi here, but Dendi's just BKB. He wants to fight. There's just such a way of catching out KYXY. Bringing him low, he's been blood rage ruptured up as well. There's the vacuum wall though. They have lost Kesikimba on the lane, and the combo is just not doing enough. They're going to put the wind skirt onto Force. Force getting low, but not low enough. He's going to live through this one. They have managed to find the Gyro. Now they're going to clear up Johnny here as well. Again, Fnatic just throwing everything out, everything down. But finding absolutely nothing. They just can't dent Navi's lineup at this point with the amount of lead that Navi found 30 minutes in.
Try to fight Navi and then set up a combo, but by the time that happens, the heroes are already dead. And look at Navi now. They're feeling very confident. They want to go for this. Fnatic are smoked, but they don't have Winter's Curse. They don't have Wall. They do get off a very nice stun, and they burst down Artstar. This is big. Dendi getting low, will be able to get himself out. That's terrible run from Mushi. But there's the Sonic Wave turning out. KYXY moving on to Dendi, trying to do what he can here with the BKB. Buyback now coming out from Mushi. Her force just turning to KYXY. 1v1 we made Dendi on the back lines. Bring KYXY low, will be able to bring him down. Dendi now bringing forward. Pretty much zero help comes the BKB. Has got the Aegis here, but that's the BKB used before the Aegis. Johnny on the high ground. Dendi, he knows it. I think he might just go for this one. Hasn't got the scream for a few seconds. Johnny with the golden place. Now he's trying to set this up with the Yules. Dendi going to need some help. There's the help. The gang's turned out. They're going to go with the wicked punch onto Mushi. And that is a die by the Luna. They're stuck on the high ground here with the wall and the
consequences. Just a perfect going on to Dendi, but he will be able to blink away. Vor's kind of stuck up here. He's like, guys, can you get me out of here? He is stuck in the trees. Ahaya will go with KOX when they do kill her Vor. Dendi able to get himself away though with Seneko. Now with the fight recap there, so it is what, 3 for 3 effectively, but that was with 2 buybacks and a dieback from Fnatic. And you got to remember, all in all, at the end of the day, Dendi still doesn't die. He loses the Aegis, but still his life intact. 16 kills, 12 assists, been involved in 28 of the 32 kills this game.
When he dies, he's going to give him 2 kills immediately both for the win. Oh no,
KYXY. He goes out, he's going to pop the BKB, he's kind of few at the side of an RB. Now he's ruptured up, and he's still got the Sonic with pure damage to burst through this if he wants to, but Ahaya's there with the mech to back him up. There is the back of an African Dendi trying to get himself in position. There we go, Cal outside, Johnny caught out, Beam Script now from Kessing, holding Dendi in place, and they have lost running on the side of Navi, so 1 for 1 at the moment. Dendi and Kevin Safe on the top turn on the right side of the shallow grave, Dendi looking for it. Takes down Bane, and that's to be the gem recovered as well here for the side of Navi. 3 heroes in the deck of the side of Fnatic. Ahaya and Mushi just left in the pace here. It's going to be a buyback from Johnny. I feel like they've got to do something on the defensive here.
What can he do though? There's no buyback on Gyro. I mean, the Bane can buyback. There's no Beam Script. There's no Curse. I think Navi just racks them here.
Well, with this EC on the board, they're doing very well. There is not a wall available. But Blast doing quite a bit of Vor's getting low, but Seneko, the amount of sustain that Navi have at this point, incredibly difficult to bolt into. And Navi just go back onto the melee rack. They should be able to claim this one. Still 30 seconds before the gyro back. Dendi going forward. Will get used up here by Mushi. Looks for the stun, but again, Dendi there with a counter. Using himself, dodging out the stun. They will clear out the top set of racks and get themselves out as well. Oh! A boss!
Goodbye.
Bringing the leg to the backside of Mushi, not kind of in it.
Yeah. But that's why I was so concerned for Navi at the start of the game. Because I'm looking at Fnatic's lineup and I'm thinking to myself, how do you actually fight that? Imagine if it was only like a 10k lead or a 15k lead and maybe Mushi had like 1 more item or KYXY had a butterfly and even just some lifesteal. The difference in the team fights would be massive. I mean, they're going to Roshan. This is kind of a last-ditch effort. They realize that the Bulls hasn't fought back. They know that they have an opening here, and they need to try to do something about it. And their option is here to maybe force Navi into an engagement that could not be.
He wants to go for it. There's Roll. Kessing's down. Will be able to get it from the back. War's place for Dendi. Have to place it on the Princess Curse. Dendi. He wants to put it up with the Lunar Blade onto Dendi. Dendi's going to be fine, able to blink himself away. Funny just scouting out and chasing away KYXY. It was actually the relocation from Seneko bringing Dendi out of the fight. Almost only going to bring him back in. Funny. Taking down, running out the high ground, and there's Dendi. Brought back in here by Seneko after Seneko did save him from any further disaster. But 2 heroes down. Fnatic, they were looking for the play in terms of getting Roshan. It's not going to happen. And Navi now go into the pit to finish off Roshan themselves. And this might just be the ticket to closing down the game here if Navi want to go for it down the mid lane.
That's most likely the last nail in the coffin, as they say. There's kind of this weird feeling of Fnatic. I liked their draft a lot more this game in terms of what they were able to do in the 5-man. But Navi just outplayed them so badly. Every single point in this game, it was always them on the aggression, just making sure that they could find goals like
straight
this.
with 1-2, that's Kessing down on the main. KYXY pop the BKB, but he's got to sit there. Rupture's on, trying to find this nice magic sort of window, but Dendi blocks and it's gone. He wants on a double kill for Dendi. Listen team, so this game is well and truly over, and Dendi, you said it being the Dendi show, this is a classic Dendi show. 20 kills, 15 assists, doesn't die at all. I mean, the rest of the team and Navi, big shout out to them, they all played it pretty impeccably as well. You look at Seneko, we'll see in a minute on the scoreboard, the amount of assists this guy had in the eye, very impressive play.
He only died once.
But it's, yeah, it's, I mean, just,